joining us today. As above, so below. We're talking about Mars energy. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys, not only for your shares, your likes, and your commentary, but for how you guys are engaging on this platform. If this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Those are the African sciences by which we harness, generate, and direct energy, frequency, and vibration. To each and every one of you guys, as you are being notified that we are live, I want to say, first of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, and Palo, Mystic, and Adjays. Whether you are a solitary witch or whether you are a person that practices the ATRs in Africa, whether you are a person that is a magician, solitary witch, we are here for you, especially if you're in the church practicing the ATR. If you left the church and still practicing ATR, but you don't have nothing to the church, this is a platform for you. What's up there, Chris? All right there. Much love to you from Philly, UPS Pop. Thank you. Yes, I got it sent out. I got more packages. All y'all, I got packages going out almost every single day. So you will I'm putting them out there. Royal Artiste, what's up there? Gemini in the house. What's up, Gemini behind back to back? Jelly Sweets in the house. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Excited not only for what is going on in this platform, for the people that are growing in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and people that are being affected in a positive way in their growth and development. Is so for a teacher like me, I love to see people grow and develop. What's up there, my boat ass? Pisces in the house. What's up there, Italy Minion? What's up there? Much love to you as well. What's up there, my Natasha Foster, my aphrodisiac from North Carolina? That's right. That is definitely chocolate without nuts. Okay, got you. Thank you for, we was hoping you had chimed in. Julius Thaddeus. Make sure that you email me on Apostle Ely Gmail. I got you. But those, and I'm going to say this. My Cash App is for graveyard work and my readings, all the other service, and my graveyard work, my readings, and my and then people that send me just donations through my Cash App. But all of the services other than that goes through the website because you get an order number. But thank you so much for your patience. But I got you. You'll be getting out. What I'm gonna do is get your information, and then I'm going to send you an order number through email, via email, and so you'll have that, and then you'll get a scheduled date for your consultation. But I got you. One thing I do pride myself on is taking care of people. What's up, Demetrius Clark in the house? Tribal Love. What's up, Mama Susan in the house? Gemini. But I'm so glad you came on there. But I figured you would. Hopefully, I was hoping anyway. But I want to say to you guys, thank you so much for being a part of our tribe and those that are here to learn, to grow. What's up, Caleb? Thank you for joining us, Caleb Gates. And they got my baby Scorpio in the house. To each and every one of you guys on my wall, especially commenting up under these videos, it really helps people that are first timers or never engaged or work with Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. that always understand my first job, I believe in representing the ATRs as effective as I can. And a part of that is being as business oriented as I can be. And one of the things that I have safeguarded many of you guys for is going through the website, because it gives out an order number, and it protects not only you, but it also protects me, and it keeps me in alignment with what is going on. And so therefore, if you read those instructions, you should be A-OK. And so I want to say thank you guys for the support, the continued support, and actually the learning. To some of you guys that I've seen, some of you guys getting your classes, your beginners classes, your intermediate, and all of you that are brave enough to get your advanced classes, do so, and do so, ma'am and sir. Now, I also want to say congratulations once again to my baby Scorpio for a beautiful and successful baby shower. We appreciate her. I did ask her, could I post her picture of her baby shower on my website, not my website, but my wall, and she said okay. Sorry, y'all. I had sprayed that spray for them flies. I got animals over there decomposing, so you know that come along with the territory. But I don't want them over here. But when I have the light on, they come over here. In honor of my Hera Risha, my Fede Fun, Oya, and Mafedifun Babaluaye. I am rocking Mafedifun Ogun in honor of Zarabanda and Ogu Fare and any iron blacksmith spirit that we work with. What's up there, Monique 444 Crab Cakes in the house? I'm new and watched 10 of it. What? You watched 10 of my videos already? And yours, as I have. And taking and reading. All right. I have taken reading, but you. I really appreciate that, Thaddeus. That is so much appreciated. What's up there, Karen O'Brien? My Gemini in the house. Yes, I service a lot of different people all around this world. So guys, I also tell people, just for the understanding that I am a UPS driver. I've been working for 29 years at UPS, going on 30 this year. And I do this on the side. So, but you are legit. I thank you. I appreciate your vote of confidence, and I really, really appreciate many of you guys that are actually trying to learn what real energy, frequency, and vibration is. I have been doing this for quite so long time, and so therefore I deal with by being in the church, I deal with the negative and the positive aspects of that. And as being somebody that practices the black arts and the ATR, I have to deal with both of those controversies, and so I really strive to do that. What's up there, Scorpio in the house? As you guys are coming in, please, sir and ma'am, hit that like button as we proceed to get into our teaching for the night Tuesday. Now, those that do not understand my mythology, has a lot to do with my belief system and how I utilize energy, frequency, and vibration. The reason why I personally do not preach my personal practice or give my personal opinions on these broadcasts, because universal laws apply to everybody. It doesn't matter where you are, whether intermediate, advanced, or a beginner, or if you're just on the sideline and just trying to have a better understanding. What's up, my Darius, my Pisces? That's my son over there. I want many people as possible. Hey, love, thank you so much, Mercedes, for being in there with us. So I try to make sure that as many people as possible that truly desire to practice the ATRs, that they get something that applies to them, no matter if they're doing Obeah, whether they're doing conjure, whether they're doing mysticism, shamanism, whether they are working with Christianity out of Egyptology and Kemet, or whether they are a Methodist, Presbyterian. I personally, energy, frequency, and vibration, that is my focal point. And so everybody gets something out of it, no matter who they are, how advanced they are, or how much of a beginner they are, okay? So I thank God for each and every one of you guys. Excited for you to be here on our platform. Excited for as many people that are watching worldwide, but also participating in hitting likes and shares and commentary. It is important because there's other people besides me that are watching these videos, and they're learning, and they're actually being affected by how you guys respond on this platform. So what's up there, my Yvette, my Cancer? That's my other Cancer in there. That's sister. That's my baby Scorpio moment. Yes, enjoy. And like I said, I really enjoy what I do, and I'm very good at what I do. And my intention is for people to have as much tangible interaction with the anointing, Isaiah 10 and 27, as possible. Now, we're going to talk about some grown-up stuff. Now, I'm going to say this for the benefit of those that will be watching this. I do not speak to children. I talk to grown people that make decisions for their life. There's always method to my madness. And the only reason why I call it madness because you think it's crazy until you actually need it. Okay? I don't think I'm crazy. I think I'm wise, and I think I'm wise beyond my years. I also understand that I have the wisdom and enlightenment of the divine, and so therefore there are certain things people do not see that I see, and so until they become enlightened, until certain things be revealed to them, they have to walk in the dark. And so I share universal laws in hopes that people will take their spirituality very seriously. Now, to those that do not know, I am a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. I have been giving videos, I have Patreon, I have been teaching these concepts over in so many different ways, and I am going to share with you tonight why people do not see the writing on the wall. That's my message tonight. You do not see the writing on the wall. It is too many people trying to practice the ATRs without either a guide or somebody guiding them, or if they are sitting up under somebody, they're not paying attention. The more you want to grow, the more you need to realize why you are sitting up under the tutelage that you're sitting. You need to understand the table about which you sit at. What's up there, Jeremy, in the house? Thank you. Salutations to you as well. And I never forgot who my spiritual dad was in my life. No matter how I saw him as a father figure, no matter how many things he have done, I always knew that I was there to learn from him and not vice versa. I'm going to say some things today as a Sagittarian because the truth offends people. It also offends the people that are close to me because my moon is in Aries. The closer you are, the more you're not going to deal with the Sagittarian in me. You're going to deal with the Aries in me. Those that do not understand rising signs, my rising sign is Pisces. And I have been explain this to many of you guys. And so therefore, we're going to get into magic, frequency, and vibration tonight. Now, I'm going to say, I'm almost like I'm in church. I'm going to start with Daniel, the 5th chapter, 5 through 6. Daniel, the 5th chapter, 5 through 6. It says this: in the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of the hand that wrote. Then the king's countenance was changed, and his thoughts troubled, so that the joints of his loins were loose. In other words, he got the bubble guts. And it goes on and say, and his knees smote or hit one against the other. He got not needed because of what he saw. There is a lot of people practicing the ATRs or participating in the ATRs that do not recognize when the handwriting is on the wall. The handwriting represents the signature of God or the signature of the Spirit. These are when you hear in the Bible and they say that we are the living epistles. In other words, we're the living written word of God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was of God. Why is this important? There's certain things in your life that is written of you. There's things that is called destiny. There are certain things that it is written down that this is what is supposed to take place in your life. A lot of you guys think that you get into the ATRs and you're practicing the black arts and you're doing magic, that you're going to rewrite the history that was already written for you. I'm going to say that again. There's an agreement. We use the terminology, there's a contract. There's a written agreement between your soul, your soul, your egun, your ancestors, and the divine spirit. And you have come into contract. And it is written what you have already agreed to. Just because now that you're on earth and you're living your life, and because now that you have come to an awakening because you do hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria and Lakumi, it still does not change the fact, sir and ma'am, that your soul has a contract. And what you need to understand, that there's writing on your wall. I'm going to say this again. There's writing on your wall, and some of you are trying to go against what you have already agreed with eternal. The Orishas, the Loa, the Impungos, whatever I'm practicing, it was already written. It was already agreed upon that Oya would take my head. It was already agreed upon that Babalu Aye would take my head. It was already agreed upon. I have already been in contract. Some of you think that when you get into Ocha and get into Voodoo and Santeria, that you are rewriting your history and your destiny. Do you know where I can find the crack that you're on? Yes. You can find the crack that I'm on right inside the anal tract of your father after I stick him. And you can also find it in the throat of your mother after I skied in her mouth. I hope that helps. So, when you understand contracts, when you understand agreements, when you understand covenants, when you understand that these things are already written of you, and so therefore, as you begin to become enlightened, you start paying attention to what was written of you. If you ever go to Ocha or any or Apollo, there's things that in your Eta that is being revealed, but at the end of the day, they're only telling you what was already written, what was already spoken, whether it's through Eligwa, whether it's through Ochosi, whether it's through Zerabanda, whoever, whatever, Orisha, Loa, and Kisi that is speaking. They're only reading off of the table or the tablet concerning you. And the fact that you don't understand that, and the fact that you don't see that. See, the king saw the handwriting, and he understood that there was something wrong. Because maybe you don't understand the interpretation, what is written, but at the end of the day, you know that there's something going on. It's moderators out there, but you know, it's all good. Because I don't want everybody blocked. Because some of y'all need to understand why I have to address certain things. And you don't have to do it the way that I address certain things, but I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, my rising sign Pisces, and I got a lot of Scorpio on my chart, so therefore I talk very sexual, and also Pisces rules porn, so I'm going to always talk and think, because that rules my head, Pisces. So Pisces rules porn, so I'm going to always talk sexual and straighten people and use intellect in order to do it. So it don't bother me. Ma fedi fu no shun. But you have to address things. Because there's no perfect background. Now, so it is written on the wall. So we're going to go to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, verse 2. Some of y'all say, well, Habakkuk, what is that? You don't read your Bible enough. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be deep in the Bible. You just need to understand there's many books out there that you can learn from, and it's universal law that when things are written about you, when we use the terminology destiny and fate, we're talking about things that are being written. Okay? So Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, verse 2. It says that, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tablets or table, and that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is not yet at an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry or wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Now, to all of you all that don't understand this, the reason why I say sit down first and count up the cost, understand the pros and cons. Once you write something down, when we write petitions on parchment paper, or we write certain things on candles, and we write certain things and we put them up in the pots, or whatever we do, when we're writing down, we're solidifying that this is the absolute intention of the individual or the person that is doing the conjure. You should not be wavering when you are writing things down. You should be certain that you want this vision, you want this particular thing to be an outcome to your life. I don't care if you practice Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Christianity. You need to be certain before you, and to all of y'all that like to do love magic, you done wrote your name down. You done wrote that man name down. Gay, straight, or bi. I'm going to break it down to you. All of y'all that ain't sat down and really did your proper divination, figure out if this the man or woman you want to be with. Now you done put your name on top of this man's name, or put your name as a woman on top of this man's name, gay, straight, or bi, and now you want to dominate because you're writing your name on top of that individual's name. And so therefore now you're making yourself responsible for that man or that woman due to what you have written down. Because you want this particular vision in your love life to come to pass. And now that you have done this, now you are the head of household in your relationship based off of the manifestation that you have written. You didn't sit there and say, no, I want my husband to be the head, or I want somebody to be able to support me and take care of me. No, because you're listening to all of these people out here that claim to know magic, that claim to know spirituality, claim to know what it is that you're writing down, and now you have become the dominant force or energy in your vision. And now you have to war with the spirit or the ancestors of the man or woman you have written down, and you're going to have to dominate them in order to submit them and their spirit to you. That's why sometimes your vision tarries or it's delayed, because you don't understand the significance and the importance of when you're writing something, you're giving your ache from your hands into that. That's why sometimes I use my left hand because I want certain things to happen, and certain things I write down with my right hand. What's up, my 69? Huh? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that when you do magic, depending on which hand you use, there's a different energy that comes out? I'm going to say that again. Did they tell you, whether in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, as you begin to write, depending on which hand you write that person's name down, there's going to be a different manifestation. First of all, I don't do tarot. Just to address you, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. So I'm not doing tarot. I'm not against tarot, but it just shows you that God did not lead you in here. The spirit ain't lead you in here, and you're just throwing out unsolicited information. But you would have knew that if your God was really talking to you, that he don't read tarot. I don't read tarot cards, period. And I don't need cards to do readings. And in the church world, we call it prophecy. Yet still reading. Discerning of spirit, yet still reading. Ignorant ass. So, and now we're going to go to Proverbs, the 7th chapter, verse 3. And once again, I say to all of you that are out here in these spiritual streets, please, sir and ma'am, know your stuff. Because you're going to have people from different aspects of life, different affiliations with Christianity. Many people that really believe that what they believe somehow dismisses the actual manifestation of somebody else's spirituality, and it's a level of ignorance that is out there. And so therefore, this is why they should understand that I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. Alright? Proverbs 7 verse 3. It says, bind them upon thy fingers and write them upon the tables of thine heart. I'm going to say this again. Bind them, he's talking about the commandments, upon thy fingers and write them upon the tables of thine heart. There's times when we do candle magic. This is why you see people writing, like this is the vagina. Representation of the vagina. Symbology of magic, spirituality. And this is why we would write their name. And we will engrave their name in this particular candle. Or we may write it down in our vision book. Or we might write it down on a parchment paper or animal skin. Or whatever you do to petition your divine father or mother when it comes down to spirituality. Now, why is this important? If something is not in your heart, it's coming out your mouth, but it ain't in your heart, then it cannot speak to you. When you write something down, you ingrain it in your heart. And so therefore, when the word is written in your heart, or certain practices are written in your heart, then you're going to be able to articulate that and to operate in that and to move in that particular energy, frequency, and vibration. What's up there, my Shamari from Chi-Town? Now, this is why what I'm talking about is important. I'm going to use an example. Thank you so much for that donation. Now, what I'm going to say, I'm going to use an example when I started out with this website. And I started out this website, I had, I think her name was Julia Ball. She's the person, what are we talking about? Vaginas. You came in the midst of a conversation. And so, I started on this website, and when you have written a vision for yourself, you've written a vision for your business, you've written a vision for your life, you've written a vision for your child, or whatever you petition for. And that energy is out there. So she began to construct my website and I was running my church, a lot of stuff going on. So she ended up moving, and so she never got it finished as far as getting it put up for me to utilize and stay up, because she told me, she said she's moving and she really sorry, but she can't maintain the domain, and so therefore and she sent me all my information. So many years later, Minister Mario came along, and I was telling him I really need to get my website up, and so therefore he began to go to GoDaddy or what have you. Now, this is why I tell you guys about understanding energy, frequency, and vibration. I am a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. Minister Mario is a Capricorn with his moon in Aquarius. If you are dealing with somebody that has leadership qualities, and this is why I clash with people that don't listen to me. The purpose of me telling you who I am and my energy, especially if you claim to work with me, the last thing you want to do with an Aries is to take ownership of their stuff. The last thing you want to do with an Aries is to tell somebody or talk about what you do for Aries. An Aries is a very independent energy. I'm going to say this again. To all of you that want to work along with Apostle Ely and you want to be a part of what I'm doing out here, especially the closer you get to me, you're not going to be dealing with the Sagittarius. You're going to be dealing with that Aries moon. Okay? I do. My mother, what's up, Triron, the Aries in house? My mother was a Virgo with her moon in Aries. And I was raised, mama may have, daddy may have, God bless the child that it has it on. My mother always taught me, they got theirs, you got to get yours. So I've always did business with the knowing of making sure that I was able to do what I needed to do. I never depended on people to do the things that I needed to do. So in the process of getting this done, I had paid this lady, and now Mr. Mario's doing it. So he goes to GoDaddy, he starts this over, and then Sister Monique comes in, and she's a Cancer and Moon. So you got Cardinal, and Fixed. Now, those that do not know Cancer energy is very possessive. That lunar energy is mother. I tell you, Minister Mario is the father, Capricorn, always trying to tell somebody what to do. Monique is mother of Cancer, always trying to tell somebody to do. Mother and father always trying to tell this Aries what to do. Any Aries out there, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, the last thing you want to do is try to tell Aries what to do. Aries moon, Aries rising sign, and the fact that I came up in a lot of business. Now, this is why I try to get people to understand something. I grew up in business. I didn't grow up in mom and pop business. I grew up where my family had investment property. My family had rental property all over the city. I'm not the type of person that is going to listen to people. Not that I don't listen and hear people. I do that. But you can't guide me when I've already been trained and raised. It's already been written of what I need to do. And so therefore, because I have not shared my vision or shared my full vision with you, doesn't mean that I don't have a vision that is written. This is why I have implemented certain things. And this is why I tell some of you guys of what I am going to do, because I already have a plan. A lot of you guys come around certain people and you get ideas about what you see other people doing. So once you start claiming, once you start trying to take credit for what an Aries has done, they're going to distance themselves from you. Now, and they're also going to get in a war mode, creating generational wealth. Thank you, 69. When you met me, you did not meet me broke. You did not meet me uneducated. The purpose of me telling you guys about real energy, frequency, and vibration has nothing to do with self-grandizing myself, because I don't have need for that. It is for you to understand. You're not here to teach me, because I've already had teachers. I've already had a vision. That's why my ETA is confirmation of what I was told at 13. This is the purpose of me getting on social media and telling you, if you have sat in my classes, you would know how smart I really am. If you have gotten in my advanced classes, you would know how evolved I really am. If you have ever gotten work from me, you would know how powerful I really am. And I still have not showed you all that I have the capacity of doing. And if I wanted business advice, I have too many people in my family, including my living mother, to tell me. She loves telling me what to do with my money, my time, and my energy. She loves that. I don't listen to her because it is already written of me. When you carry certain energies about yourself, whether you are a cardinal sign, a fixed sign, or a mutable sign, you need to know how you're integrating magically, energetically with people, places, and things. It is, I'm telling you guys, you are going to find yourself in some bad places because as much as I talk about this, people still don't understand. I am a visionary. I am a Sagittarius. Sagittarians carry vision. Zeus, king of the gods. I say this, you hear me, and yet you don't know how to function. It is an insult to assume that I don't have a vision for my life. It is an insult to assume that I don't have a plan written down. This is why I work the way that I work. This is why I'm going the direction that I am going. Even though I did not want to get crowned, even though it was not something that I wanted personally to do, it was written for me. And when I sat there in front of the Obal, sitting there, he said, this was something for you. It was always meant for you. Bendición. It was always meant for you. Even in your mother's room, it was written. When you hear things that says to this effect that it was from your mother's room. What's up, Prince? From Atlanta. When you hear things like that, those are things that were meant. It was sketched. It was written. It was on the table. Some of you don't understand what it means when you're dealing with a Sag, with a moon in Aries. When I tell you about, I was listening to Natasha has her moon in Scorpio. Give you an example. Thank you, baby. I tell you, it's already ready. So here is what the problem is. You're so busy being your energy, you're not paying attention to the environment by which you're in. You're so busy trying to do you, and this is why I tell people, I've never went into somebody else's environment and tried to do them. If you have Scorpio in your moon, that means that you do not like other people knowing your business. Scorpio rules hidden secrets. They don't care. If I have Scorpio I don't want everybody in my business. I detest people talking my business, talking my friend's business, talking my client's business. You don't think it's a problem. I will actually go to war when you run your mouth because I will stop gossip. When you don't, let me tell y'all something. I don't care how much Natasha loved me. I don't care how much she's been following me, supporting me. She's never going to have to check me. You know why? Because I understand her moon. If I go to her house, I'm going to respect her energy. If I go to her space, I'm going to respect her energy. And so therefore, I'm not going to be asking her probing questions because I already know that energy does not like. Because if they want you to know something, they will tell you. And they're not going to tell you unless they trust you. If you claim to be spiritual, why aren't you paying attention to the waters that you're in? And I keep telling you, and let me tell y'all something. I had got to once you cross an Aries energy, then they're never going to let you in their inner circle. I was testing Minister Mario up to the day he left here. That's Aries energy. Aries energy is always going to challenge you. I'm going to say that again. To all of you that claim you don't see the writing on the wall. When people are telling you, don't you pay attention to energy frequency. Once you cross an Aries energy, they're going to constantly challenge you and seeing whether you are worthy to enter into their personal space. I do have my moment in Eric. I have begun studying it because of you. Thank you. But doesn't it make sense? There are certain things that you're going to be territorial about. And when I explain to you, I would never disrespect your Aries moon because it is not too good. Thank you, babe. But this is the stuff I tell people. If you really following my teaching, you would not have a problem with nobody, because what you're going to do is you're going to pay attention to energy, frequency, and vibration. You're not going to pay attention to whether they're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, whether they're married, not married, gay, straight, or bi. I'm going to pay attention to your energy. When I sit down with my supervisor, I deal with their energy. When I sit down with the judge, I'm dealing with their energy. When I deal with the energy of the place, the people, and the thing, because that is what's going to determine how I navigate. You're not listening. You cannot help somebody that is far beyond you. All you need to do, I've told people in my church, if you want to buy me something, don't buy me nothing. If you want to really help me and make me happy, just send me a cash app. Just give me the money. Because you don't have I'll tell Mother Susan this earlier today. To all of y'all that don't know me, I have never asked anybody to maintain my lifestyle. I have never asked anybody. Because Aries energy is independent. I was raised by an independent woman, and so therefore I go after the things that I want. I am a go-get-her. That's what I do. If it's ass I want, I go get that. If I want to fight, I go get that. I don't sit around and wait on people to tell me about what they're going to hand me out. That ain't what I do. That's why it was such a problem to me on a personal level when God was saying and the Spirit was saying that I need to come to my platform because people had to help me get crowned. That was a problem to me because I don't ask people for stuff. I will get off my ass and do what I need to do for me. And so therefore, because I do that, that means I earn whatever I have achieved. And so I don't have a problem acknowledging. I don't know nobody on this platform that I have never acknowledged their contribution, their assistance. If you have supported me in any way, shape, or form, even the people that have left my church, I still acknowledge them. My grandmother passed in 1990, and I still acknowledge her contribution in my life. I am not that person that no matter how great I get, how I expand, how I grow, I am going to always acknowledge who have taught me, who have shared with me, who have supported me. That's who I am. But what you're not going to do is to take credit for shit I work for, that I put out there. Don't go beyond that. Don't go beyond what you actually did. And that is very important when you're dealing with an Aries energy, whether that's sun, moon, or rising. That's right. My baby Scorpio said, I ask a million questions, but I don't be disrespectful. I'm telling you why I tell you guys certain things. Because in order to deal with me and to grow with me and to be a part of this, I got to know your energy to help you. You got to know my energy so you can be able to work with me. So what happened in the process, Minister Mario had moved all of my stuff from the other lady stuff that she had done and moved it on GoDaddy. And then Sister Monique took it over and she ended up starting a whole nother website. So we had to go and pay for another website because she started another website. And so she moved all of that content off of that on there. And so therefore now we have the website that we have. Now, let me explain it this. Hey there, thank you so much. Whatever you have with me, nobody can replace that. Minister Mario passed away last year. June the 21st, 2023. I'm going to always acknowledge what he did. He's always going to be the first Orisha of Apostolic. Nobody's ever going to walk in that space because that's what it was written for him to be, that in that space. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to have other people do certain things, but whatever you are in my life is written for you to be in my life. Nobody can take your space or your place because you are uniquely, distinctly who you are. Good evening, Apostle Ely. This is on point because energy has been on my mind all day. Thank you so much. So If you were following me, if you are listening to me, you would know how to navigate. So after that, I have been able to turn this ministry, this website, this into a success by my energy as, not as a Sagittarius, but my energy as an Aries. My drive, my determination, the energy that I bring to this platform, especially the closer you get to me, you're going to see that warrior mentality, that strategist, that person that has plans, because I use the wisdom of Sagittarius to execute a lot of my things. But let me tell you something. Once you cross certain things with a preach on, sister. It's so sad that our black people are not growing and developing. And no matter how educated, how grounded, how profound our melanated people are, we still have black wannabe white people to try to antagonize profound people. You mean absolutely nothing, not only to this platform, you mean absolutely nothing to this world. No, I want them to know, just because you don't have your government name on this platform, as a Santero, as a Polero, as a divine creature of God, your existence in your family, your existence in your relationship, your existence on your job, your existence in this earth has been muted. Your voice, your thoughts, your existence, your beginning and your end, erased, marked out, X'd out by this same platform, sister, by the divine goddess of Oya, and as my other Impungo, Centella, we X you out. Please understand that when people like me do real magic, just like we can write things in your life, we can write things out of your life. You need to know how real magic works, real energy works, real frequency works. This is why people hear the term out in the Bible say that how they block them out of the book of everlasting remembrance. Don't have people out here crossing you out. What's up, Mary Bonds? I say this, you guys, because I want us to be proficient. I want us to have understanding. I'm not out here just talking about myself. I'm talking about anybody's energy. But I'm using myself in particular. Aries people are very possessive of their stuff, of the people they care about. And what you have to do is understand, at the end of the day, you're dealing with a warrior. At the end of the day, you're dealing with a fighter. At the end of the day, you're dealing with somebody that does not have a problem with taking your head off. I don't have a problem with that. And especially with the fact that I have had to contend and stand my ground in the church world. You know how many times church people have tried to run me out because I practiced the ATR, because I practiced the black arts, and I had to stand my ground. When you're dealing with a man or woman that have had to fight for their space and place of what was already written of them, already given to them by the divine mother and father, those people are not apt to allow you or anybody else to come in and overstate your contribution. Now, I have given, and not only have I given Minister Mario, I talk about people that started out with me in the beginning. But I don't override anybody. If it wasn't for my mother and father, there is no me. This is why we talk about ancestry. It was written of you to be here. And then you need to learn how to function in the energy and frequency of other people. And stop overstepping your boundary before you trigger certain things. It is really, really important. If you're going to work with a Baba, a Tata, a Mumbo, or Hugon, my Padrino is a Libra. That's to my benefit. That's to my benefit to understand that. Why are you working with people and going to ignore what kind of energy, frequency, and vibration you're encountering? I tell you I'm a six-figure man. Have you ever made six figures? Did you come from a family of millionaires? Did you come from a family of business? No. So I'm not being arrogant. I am not being condescending. Do you not know how many people I have access to talk to? I'm always going to ask people around me what you learn. Because I want to know if you actually absorbing the information and that you're applying it. And apparently, you're not applying it. Because the first time I hear you take ownership of something that belongs to me, that's a problem. If you can't do something for me from your heart, don't do it at all. And if you do something for me that I paid you for, don't talk about it because you got your pay. My family is like that. I'm trying to tell y'all why those are triggers for me. Because in my family, they feel like their money is the reason why you can do any and everything. So it's very important. That's why I work for UPS. Because when I work for UPS and get my check, UPS don't talk about it because I took my check and bought a car. I took my check and paid and bought some tail, or I went and bought some shoes. UPS don't tell everybody that I'm using their money and that's why I got a car, or I use their money. See, I came from a family that's like that. So that's a trigger for me. So if you're not going to come and do something for Chief Apostle Ely from your heart, I, sir, and I, ma'am, prefer you not to do it at all. Because if it's something for you to talk about, to have something to say, because I don't need you like that. Anybody that helps me, assists me, I want you to do it because you want and you believe in what we're doing here. I want you to contribute and like in whatever you do. And if you're going to give your talent to this is why some of you guys, I'm constantly telling you no, because you done showed me that you like to take claim for stuff. And I don't like, because if I want somebody to have something to talk about, I go to my family and I ask them for money because they're going to talk about it. I go to my mom and she going to talk about Jesus coming. If it wasn't for me, if that's what I'm looking for, I got family, they got money, got property, I can go to them. But I don't want that because I got Aries energy. And I don't want to hear that. So I wait on God, and I don't want anybody. If you, sir and ma'am, at any point feel that if you're going to clean for me, you're going to help me, if you're going to send me a cash app for me to eat, and if you're going to feel later on that you're going to talk about it as though you did, only reason why I ate that day is because of you, I'm telling you from me, I prefer you not to do it. Because I'd rather get that from somebody. I'd rather get less money from somebody that's doing it from their heart and actually want to see me eat that day because they just care about me, than somebody's utilizing that as something so they can have to talk about tomorrow. Because the moment I hear that, I'm no longer interested. I ain't just got like that. I've been like that because I learned that behavior from my family. And you should understand why certain things are important to your leaders, your tatas, your mambos, your hugans. When you have dealt with betrayal, you should understand. When Mother Susan came to my house to clean up, it took her. She kept asking, Apostle, I'll help you out there. I'm very finicky. If I let you in my personal space, and you show me any sign that you got a problem, you feel like it's too much, you won't be back. That's just how I am. If I ask you for something and you stutter, I ain't gonna ask you. I said, that's all right. I'm Aries energy. When it comes to things that I want to do and you show me any apprehension, I'm done. And I'm not just done for the day, I'm done for eternity. Because I believe that God got a cattle on 1,000 hills, and I am not going to deal with anybody that's not with, especially the fact that I'm 51 years old. So if you have to prove yourself to me. It doesn't mean that I can't change my perception about you, but when you're showing me that you will talk, and you will talk about what you do, and I'm telling you I got a problem with that, and I'm telling you I don't want my client's business out there, and you continue to talk about my clientele business, I don't care what you got going on. Huh? I want you to shut your ass all the way up. Oh, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean shut up. Aries energy is about action. I'm only going to talk so long. I got this candle right here. You see this candle right here? When I tell you guys that I'm going to protect what God gave me, when I tell you I'm going to protect the clientele God gave me, when I tell you don't be out here gossiping about people in my elay, or not my elay, but in my church or my godchildren or whatever going on, if you don't think that this Aries energy is going to protect what God has given, you don't want to be on the other end of this because you don't have no discipline about your mouth. I done already told you I don't care for that. I want people in my clients to feel confident that not just today, not just tomorrow, if you don't get no work from me for the next 6 years, that your business is still up on the rack. If you don't, because everybody, some people are still going through certain things about how they feel about their people knowing that they practicing or participating in the ATR. And so therefore somebody might not want to know or nobody to know that. And so therefore that's another reason. If you are business oriented, everybody don't want people to know their business or what they doing. And that's their prerogative. And then there's other people do not care. And so therefore I ask them, is it okay? I don't, as an Aries man, I don't just jump the gun and say, oh, because this is my platform. I ask them, is it okay? I've had people text me, don't tell nobody I gave you. Don't tell nobody I did this. And I'm going to respect that. And I'm not going to respect that just today. Until they tell me different, I'm never going to enunciate what they did. See, some of y'all don't understand that. But I do. And that's why I'm successful. That's why I have long-term friends. That's why I have long-term allies. That's why I have people that trust me with their most intimate business. Because I don't kiss and tell. This is important. I don't want you getting cased up in some of my workings while I'm out here trying to protect what God got from me because you operate in bad behavior. Whether it's intentional or unintentional. At the end of the day, my spirits do not care. Their job is to do what I wrote down. Their job is to fulfill the vision that I have written out for them. This is why I counsel. This is why I teach. This is why I tell people the things that I tell. I'm not out here ego tripping. You don't know what I'm doing for somebody. You don't know what I done gave my baby Scorpio. You don't know if I done sent somebody something that you have no idea that I did for them. And now you talking about them and now you getting messed up. You don't know. You don't know who can afford my higher services. You don't know who can afford my higher graveyard work. And you don't know what I really have the capabilities of doing. Do you? I like that, Renee. She said, stop making your business show business. You are a pimp. Absolutely. I pimp your daddy all the time. And I wouldn't make so much money, but he's such a good guzzler and swallower that, you know, hey, he good at what he do. God gave him a gift and he using it. I need y'all to understand. People that practice real magic, they're constantly doing magical things for themselves, their businesses, and the things that they have. in order to protect those things. Hit those like button, y'all. Thank you so much, Monique. Hit those like button. Do not ignore this message. Do not ignore energy, frequency, and vibration. And please, sir and ma'am, do not forget that I don't care how much fun we have. I don't care how much we increase. I'm going to always be a Sagittarius. My moon is always going to be in Aries. And my rising sign is going to always be Pisces. And I'm always going to operate this way, no matter what I practice. And I want us to grow. And I want us to respect this, what we're doing out here. When you're writing something down, you see this right here? This is a written prayer. I don't want, when I do this work right here, I don't need this prayer because this ain't the prayer that I'm going to put on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm either going to take alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to rub this off of here because that's not what I want written. So somebody else wrote on this right here. So I talk very different when I'm doing my prayer. So I will remove this particular prayer that's on here. Okay? That's what Ogun, Mars energy. What do I look for in a man? No gag reflex. I got a lot of inches and I don't like all that coughing up and throwing up. That's why your daddy is what I'm looking for. If you're going to support with the understanding. You want to freely give so you can freely receive. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. You want to support with an open heart. You want to hit like button. You want to hit share with an open heart and an open mind so that same energy comes back to you. That's what I mean by taking action. That energy, that frequency, that's why I tell you guys all the time, I'm not the person to vent to. If you're not trying to take action, you're not trying to move forward. And I keep trying to tell you guys, I have been doing this a very long time. I have weathered so many scandals. I have dealt with so many situations and circumstances that's why I'm very good at what I do. I know how to get the job done. If you got the money, you got the time, and you trustworthy, we can get some stuff done together. But if you're the type of person that already got your mind made up, you already got certain ideas about what you're going to do, and this is why I tell you guys about my different types of stuff that I got to offer, it don't mean that you're going to make me do anything for you. Stop coming up with stuff that I did not tell you. I didn't never agree to. So you can make yourself feel a certain type of way. Let our relationship, whatever it is, be as authentic and be as real and in a position to grow and to nurture as we can. I want to see many of you guys win because I'm winning. I want to see many of you guys victorious. But you got to want that for your own self. And you got to learn how to walk with the energy, especially with Mars energy. Especially with Ogun's energy. Especially with Zarabonda's energy. Especially with Ogun Faray or any blacksmith, any spirit that works with metal. Those are aggressive energies. Those are masculine energies. That is the blood of the universe. Iron. Royal artist, I'm sending for a reading. I got you, sweetie. As God is enlarging my territory like the Jobaz prayer, I have to put up other protections on my website, put up protections on my platform, on my YouTube page. I have to put up protection work on my clientele because with blessing comes persecution. And so I try to hinder. $20 for the readings, guys, on the live. And if you want a consultation, go to my website. If you want graveyard work, that's a $1,000 donation to my Cash App. If you want a reading, $20 reading. If you want instant burns, they're $20 on my Cash App. I have healing. Wait a minute. I don't think I said this. I have healing, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat, 7 chakra, which is only $50. That one's $50. Peace Incense, Love, Roll Opener, Mental Clarity, Blockbuster, Money, Guardian Angel, Ancestor, Protection, Reversal, Stop Gossip, and Courtroom Incense. And I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. I educate with the purpose or the intention of you growing, to be able to work with me. I would listen to suggestions. I'm a leader, but I'm only led by spirit because I'm responsible. I can't go to the spirit and say, Lord, well, Mama Susan told me this and that's why I did it. Because he didn't give Mama Susan the contract. He didn't give Mama Susan the man. Yes, they are. That's why I love them. I know that's right. I was going to Zervon. If you mature, you will bless me in spite of. And you will thank me for what I'm doing for you. I got Monique down for Blockbuster and Roll Opening. You better do that thing, Crab Cakes. Blockbuster and Roll Opener. All of you guys that are getting your package, I put extra in there because I do appreciate your patience and your support. And then I got you try to. Okay, I got Ryan. Got you. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna use your name on the. I don't need your government name, but I got you. Ryan for Libra reading. I got Bo for Pisces reading. And then I got for True Tax Protection. A lot of times I'm taking my time because I'm trying to figure out where the spirit wants me to go and what to do. Because at any time they got to protect me, and because they say the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, not ordered by people, places, and things. Y'all need to understand what it is to be the head, and you don't have that in your life. And I really feel sorry for some of y'all that have never had men in your life that you can have certain levels of confidence that they know what they're doing. Renee, we are burnt. This is Ogun, so that's either Blockbuster or Ogun. Money. What else is Ogun? Better Business. Oh, Ogun, or you can do a protection for Ogun, or you can do a reversal for Ogun. Any one of those will work in that energy of Mars. All I'm trying to get. All right, Bo, I got you with the triple threat. Okay, I got my Karen O'Brien. Healing, please. Okay. I got you. For my Gemini. Edidiosa. For Karen O'Brien. Healing. For her. And then I got Bo for triple threat. And those that are on there, they'll tell you that these incense burns really work. and people see all type of manifestation. But we use incense in order to manifest through the air element on the astral plane. I got jelly sweets in for reversal. And I shouldn't have to keep repeating myself, because I'm telling you, I'm not going to always get on social media or come to church and tell you what I'm doing, because as a leader, it ain't none of your business. If you don't know the vision and I ain't shared the vision with you, it ain't meant for you to know. All you need to know is that I'm really a warrior, and I'm always doing things to protect and defend what's mine and what's a part of me. That's a jelly sweets. And I got Demetrius for protection incense. Got you. Let's see. Okay, I got those. I got jelly sweets. I got that done. All right, let me get to the readings. Okay, Ryan. Okay, there you go. I got you. Ryan, you're first. I'm gonna do Ryan, and then I'm gonna do a reading for both. So I got a reading for Libra and a reading for Pisces. To all of my Christian buddies, before you get your little boxes in a wad, these are the cards I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. This is fire magic that I use. Hebrew is fire magic. I'm a fire sign, so that's what I read with. Fire. Hear these words which I speak to thee, that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes, concerning Ryan the Libra. Edidiosa. Ebasa. Ryan the Libra. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes, concerning Ryan the Libra. What is it? Ebasa. What is it that this Libra needs to focus on? That which Ebasanderediosai. Iando Rabasha. Ryan the Libra. Ebasanderediokosai. There's a lot going on here. See what's going on with this. Ebasanderediosai. Ebasanderediokosai. Anytime my spirit gets stirred up, I don't know you, Ryan. That's my first time doing an open reading for you. But your eguns, your spirits, I don't know what you practice, but my spirits are very stirred, calling your name in Libra. But let's see what's going on with these three cards. Now, if this is your first time, the first card is your shadow card. What's up, brother from Ethiopia? Thank you for joining us from Ethiopia. Your first card is what's called shadow card. This is what's in the dark they want you to pay attention to. Your middle card is what's going on present. And then your third card is your outcome card. So, Ryan, Libra. Ugh. Your shadow card comes up contacting the departed souls. This has a lot to do with necromancy or ancestor veneration. That's what the focal point for you, Ryan, Libra, is. Dealing with your eguns, your ancestors, your moretos, whatever terminology that you use. It says, Chet, Bet, Va, Ebasa. Some spirits with you, Ebasa. They keep coming in. I invoke the memories of the loved ones who have passed on, Ebasa. That I see them surrounded with light of this name. I meditate to elevate their souls to higher levels in the spiritual world. I am open to receive their guidance and support. I don't know if you have an ancestor altar or not, but this card is the way the energy is coming in. It looks like you do practice, but it's saying that it's about elevation of your eguns. And so I don't know if you need to give an offering or if you have given an offering, but this is also talking about as you meditate with your eguns or your ancestors, they're also in need of elevation, and they're also elevation to give you guidance and support. So that is the focus of your shadow card. Then your middle card talks about memories. It says Va Shin Resh. It says the power of memory arises in my consciousness. Lessons of life are deeply ingrained in my being. This card, Libra, is really talking about you being in alignment with what is already purpose for you. And this talks about a lot of, even comes down to your magic. It's like memory foam. This is in your ancestry. This is in your other eguns or ancestors practice this particular energy, this particular work. But this is talking about how deep this runs with you. I don't know where you are in your spiritual growth, but this talks about lessons of life are deeply ingrained. So this particular practice, this particular type of working is in your subconscious mind as well as your conscious mind. So you are definitely in the right pathway. Then your outcome card saying speaking the right words. Okay. I got you. You have to put Apostle Elin number 1. Royalties. And then Libra, your outcome card says Yud Zayin. It said, I silence my ego. I push the mute button. Now I call upon the light to speak on my behalf on all occasions. Libra, I don't know who you is, Ryan, but your eguns are definitely standing up for you. It says, I call upon the light to speak on my behalf and on all occasions so that my every word elevates my soul and all existence. Your outcome card and your shadow card is coming up about elevation. This is a season. I do recommend recommend my products Guardian Angel Incense because of this elevation for your eguns, and I do have Ancestor Incense on my website. But this has a lot to do with your eguns and your spirits, and they are definitely standing up for you, and they are going to move in your behalf. You don't have to do you have to fight your own battle, because that's why they say put the mute button. Libra, this is when they say the battle is not yours. That's a real statement for this particular Libra. Royal Artiste, and then Bo. Royal Artiste, that's you're Gemini, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me look at it. I think it's Gemini. I should know about heart by now. Okay. Oh, that's why I missed it. That's why I missed it. I got you. That is Gemini. Okay. Royal Artiste, you listening, sweetie? Chris said good reading. Thank you. You have to put that 1 behind my my name. Oh, I won't get it. I didn't. Okay, there you go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes, concerning Royal Artiste, the Gemini. Royal Artiste, the Gemini. Ebasa. What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? That is, hold on. I have to wait till it go up. Then you got yeah. The only thing you gotta do is make sure you post your zodiac sign. Now, Gemini, this says fertility is the focus. It says Kaf, Lamed, Yud. It said abundance and fruitfulness fill my being. I am imbued with the power of procreation. This is Orisha. It says the personal meditation is more powerful, and I can also meditate upon others who are trying to start a family. When this card comes up for Gemini, this is talking about your mind being fertile. This is also talking about casting and sowing seed in fertile grounds, anything that has to do with abundance. It also talks about your meditation being more powerful, which means that you have to concentrate on things that are lovely, as the scripture. I'm going to use the scripture. Think on those things which are lovely and a good report, because if you're meditating on something positive, something that, when I'm using the word, if you're meditating on something you want in your life, the manifestation will come. If you're manifesting because you're thinking on something that upsets you and got you angry or disturbed, then that is also going to manifest as well. So you need this particular Gemini, Roy Artis, you have to make sure that you understand where your state of mind is, okay? Then we got absolute certainty for Gemini. Ayin Resh Yud. It says, by using this name, I fill my heart with certainty, gratitude, conviction, and sureness and trust. This is really, really a card about stability for this Gemini. Roy Artis, this is like, it's basically getting you together. You're quite welcome for that. Keith said, do me, baby. This card right, Gemini, this card right here is saying like a lot of the virtues are going to come into play right now for you, Roy Artis. And then I like this card falling in your outcome, especially for the fact that you are a Gemini. It says eliminating negative thoughts. Look at Keith, that's my Gemini. Hey, daddy. Ayin Lamed Mem. It said, I am now switching off the destructive thoughts. Remember, I was just saying earlier, I didn't see this was going to come up in your other your outcome card. But this is what they were talking about. Your mind, it's because right now, Gemini is going to have a lot of power when it comes down to meditation and making sure that you are it says switching off destructive thoughts that emanate or come from your ego. It says, in the space I have opened, a gentle radiance of spiritual light appears. This is really, really important, and this is going to get you in the right state of manifestation. You already have the generator to manifest. You just got to make sure that you got the right thoughts flowing through that generator so it doesn't manifest stuff you don't want in your life. And nobody can do that but you. All right, Bo, my Pisces. Cancer for Julius. Cancer reading. Got you, Julius. See, y'all gonna get the hang of it. You gonna get the hang of it. So now we got Bo, my Pisces. Let me know you're listening. Okay, there you go, Bo. All right, hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Pisces. What is the focal point for this Pisces? Your mom wants a reading? Yvette. Cancer reading. Pisces. I'm getting stirred. Bo, your first card comes up, Dream State. I don't need your real name to do readings. I'm just that good. I can use a fictitious name and won't miss. Bo, the spirits know exactly who they're talking to. Dream state is your shadow. It says Lamed, hey. It says, with this name I will truthfully dream. Oh, I owe Kiki a reading. Because she sent it through Zelle and I didn't see it online. I'm gonna write Kiki of her reading. Cause some of you guys send it on Zelle and I can't see it until I'm actually offline. So let me get these readings. It says, with this name I will dream truthfully. My soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night. I will awaken each morning, recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit and wiser. This card coming up for Pisces is a really good card for you, Bo, and I'm going to explain why. It's because you're developing spiritually, and that means that you're going to be walking in and out of the astral plane. And because Pisces is a psychic energy, it talks about you being rejuvenated, revived, and refreshed. Oh, she's going to say it with your chest. Whatever. That's such a Gemini. Then your middle card says removing hatred is your middle card. It says resh yud for Pisces. It said I need to be painfully honest. I acknowledge every person or group of people that stir up feelings of anger, envy, malice, total disgust, or any combination thereof. It said, with the light of this name, I have the power to drop poisonous negative feelings that exist inside of me. This card right here is actually a warning card. Both not allowing other people and what they got going on to affect you emotionally, because you do not need to be having anything to interfere in what God is doing in your life because of what they doing. This card is talking about making sure that you know where you are emotionally, and what other people are doing should not have bearings upon what God is doing in your life. And then your outcome card, Bo, is self-esteem. It says, hey, hey, hey. It says, with the divine energy of this sequence of letters, I am connected to the power of the high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life. Look at your outcome card. Why this is so important? Because you got to make sure you're staying clean, because this is talking about being healed in all areas of life concerning health, problems, financial, and relationship conflict. This is your outcome card. That means that as you go on in this journey, you're going to be made whole in those three aspects. And notice that you burn that triple threat. It hits 3 areas of your life. It's like burning the triple threat candle. I don't know if I got it over here. Those are $80 candles, but those, oh, here it is. These candles right here, they are on my website. This is when you want to hit 3 areas of your life at the same time. Triple knockout. And then burn that. If I burn that with that triple threat, my Lord, on today. I'm just saying. Then we got Julius, Cancer. And then we're going to have Yvette, Cancer. And then Kiki, Gemini, reading. And that's going to be hopefully it for tonight. And then I can eat. Thank you. I love that. Thaddeus, let me know you're listening. And then after Thaddeus, it's going to be Yvette. And after Yvette, it's going to be Kiki, Gemini. Thank you, Tia. Definitely appreciate it. You quite welcome. I appreciate you. Kiki is acting like she at the gambling. I'm like, come on. There we go. All right. Here we go. Julius, Cancer. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Julius the Cancer. Ebasa! Ando rabashe. That which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Julius the Cancer. What is it that this Cancer needs to focus? Ebasa! Iando rabasa ndererio kosai. Nande bebeshe. Ayara robohosai. Ebasa ndererio kosai. What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? Whew, ebasa. A lot of going on with this Cancer. Let's see what's going on through the cards. All right, Cancer. If this is your first time me doing a reading for you, so the first card is your shadow card, the middle card is what's presently going on, and then your third card is your outcome card. Now, your first card comes up, definitely Cancer. It says parent, teacher, not preacher. Cancer, Thaddeus. It says Yud, hey, hey. This says, I desire to lovely, respectfully, and selflessly share this wisdom with my children. The preacher in me is silent. The teacher in me shines through all of my actions. This card right here is talking to Cancer, and this card has a lot to do with not talking about it and actually implementing what you desire. This card is talking about you done said what you have had to say, and so they want you to concentrate more on action than actually talking about having feelings about the situation and taking up some type of action, because it says the teacher in me shines. That means taking the instruction and moving forward, and don't talk about it, be about it. That's what they're focused on you. Then it says enough is never enough. In your present card, it says delayed, none, yud. It says my eyes and heart remain focused on the end goal at all times. It said It said I awaken the persistence and the passion to never. That means to never settle for less. This card right here is saying. This card right here is saying to stay focused on the goal. It is also saying that you need to be persistent with your passion and for you not to settle. Something is going on where they're saying your mind needs to, and you need to be focused on the end goal at all times. Do not get distracted. Whatever you're setting out to do, that needs to stay your focus no matter whatever in between is going on. Do not get distracted, because this card right here is saying right now, it's not about you settling. It's about you achieving your goal, the end goal. The Bible said it like this: God will give you your expected end. Your outcome card says diamond in the rough. Your outcome card says resh he ayin. It said here I accomplished nothing less than the complete transformation of a negative situation into positive opportunities and blessing. Whatever is going on, Cancer, your outcome card is talking about there's a negative situation that is, as you progress to move forward and taking action, it's going to turn a negative situation into not only a positive opportunity, but it's going to bring blessing. It also says manna rains down upon me. It means fresh information. It said life begins to taste like everything my soul desires and imagine. Now, those that do not know Cancerian energy, Cancer rule imagination. They rule imagination. This card saying right here in outcome, if you align, if you do not allow your ego to get involved and you be about your business, don't settle. Your outcome is you're going to be turning a lot of negative situation into positive opportunities and blessing. It's transmutation, transformation. I like this for this particular Cancer. But this is going to come down the road. Stay on course. Whatever you're doing, stay on course. Don't deviate. All right, my next Cancer. What's up, Miss Yvette? This can be whatever you need it to be. Just let me know you're listening, and I'll do it. And then after Miss Yvette, then it's... She listen. Okay, there you go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Yvette the Cancer. Yvette the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Cancer. What is this Cancer needs to focus on? What is this Cancer needs to focus on? All right. She said, hello. Hello from the other side, Adele. Cancer, your shadow card comes up, water. In shadow for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Va Mem Bet. It said, with this name I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. Immortality means long life. This card is talking about focusing on your healing and strengthening and making possible for long life. I like that. Ashwa the Gwanda. Ashwa the Gwanda. I know I'm saying it wrong because I'm hungry. But this card right here is talking about focusing on your healing and purifying your waters, which is your emotions. Purifying your emotions so you can receive your healing. And also, this is going to be like an anti-aging process that is going on. But this is the focal with your healing. And it says, forget thyself is your middle card. Miss Yvette. I shouldn't say Miss. Sexy lady. It says, Lamed, hey, Chet. It said, I now transcend the limits of my own being. I cling to the tree of life. Happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can get out of my own way and letting go of all stubbornness. Now, you know I love you, Miss Yvette, but this talking about this hard head done made a soft ass. Now you're fine now. Now it's time to stop being fine, and it's time for you to get you some happiness. This card saying that this is an opportunity for you to get beyond your limits. And don't allow your ego to keep you from getting your happiness. And all that time, I don't want to be hurt no more. You want to be hurt in the bedroom in a good way, honey. Because some loving, you got to get some pain. Because there ain't no gain without the pain. Ooh and ouch is sometimes a good thing. And then your outcome card is umbilical cord. It said, hey, Resh Chet. I'm trying to talk nice, y'all. I said, I now establish the umbilical cord to the divine energy, ensuring the constant glimmer of light in my life, especially now when I'm in a place of darkness. This card right here is talking about that you need to allow, because all your cards are pointing to healing, not allowing your ego and stubbornness to get in the way of you getting some good wood in your life. And then it talks about you being able to allow that light to come in and shine light in the darkest place. It says, weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning. That concept. Proverbs 27. That's what this talking about. Lord is my light and my salvation. You sitting in that dark space. Now I do some good stuff in the dark. I ain't kicking on dark. But in your particular case, you need to let the light shine. Because good stuff's trying to happen for you. But you being stubborn. You got to sit back and wait and exhale. All right, I need my other Gemini. Where's my Gemini? Oh, there she go. Kiki Gemini. Here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning this Gemini, Kiki the Gemini. That which is in the dark, oh, this got some pain in my body. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Kiki the Gemini. Kiki the Gemini. Ebasa. Ebasa Gemini. What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? Abasa. Woo, felt that. Gemini. I got chills. Your shadow card comes up. I just saw what she typed. Your shadow comes out. Kiki Gemini is the angelic influence. This Psalm 91. This is a card that is focused on utilizing your angels to fight for you. This is what they're saying that you need to be aware of with your angelic posse, so to speak. It says, hey, Zayin Yud. It says, using this name, I now access the network. That means there's more than one of angels. I can remove the negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite the support and assistance of positive angels. This card talks about, for Gemini, utilizing your words to release your own angels to fight in your behalf. And they're talking about other spirits are combating other spirits. This is the part of the Bible where Daniel prayed that the first time, but then the Prince of Persia was withstanding that angel. That's what's going on here. And they're talking about Psalm 91 verse 11. Then it says, look at your card, Gemini. It says, looks can kill, protection from the evil eye. That's presently going on. You are in, this has to do with a lot of, well, I'm going to read it. Aleph, Lamed, Daled. It said, my own potential to cast the evil eye on others diminished. A shield of protective energy surrounds me, providing protection from negative glances, looks of envy, and mean-spirited intentions of others. This card is present for Gemini, Psalm 91, verse 11. It said, but this card right here is basically reflecting your shadow card about why this is going on, and it has to do with negative people looking at you in a negative way, looks of envy, and it also says mean-spirited intentions of other people. So that's what's going on with Gemini, but it talks about a shield around you. So some of this is being deflected through protection, but be aware of what's going on. And then your outcome card says banishing the remnants of evil. This is Psalm 59. Lamed Aleph Va. It said the light of this name deactivates negative energy and cleanses my environment. So this card is talking about the outcome is cleansing not only negative energy that's against you, deactivating it means to stop it, but it's also talking about keeping your personal environment clean spiritually. You already a clean woman, but this particular card is talking about cleaning your environment spiritually, and that's ongoing. Floor washes, washing down walls, stuff like that. It has to be, because of what is going on, that has to be continuous. Try to stay away from sage, because sage is gonna remove the positive and the negative. And if you're gonna use ammonia in any type of floor washing, make sure you use on a cap full. Do not overdo it, because ammonia will do the same thing sage. It will strip everything. Some people overdo stuff. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, but I got to eat. I got to eat. Thank you so much for sending that love offering. I got you, Bo. Bo said, get me that. I got you. Thank you so much for your support, and constantly, if you can, sir, man, comment behind this video and what is going on. You do a great job, Chief. Thank you, Shamari. I appreciate all of you guys and what you're doing, and the workings that are being done on here. I thank you so very, very much for that. And when it comes down to spirituality, this is what I love to do. Okay, got you. Thank you, Julius, for emailing me that. And what's going to happen is you're going to get an email, and I'm going to set up when we're going to do our consultation. But thank you for being patient and coming on board and experiencing the spirituality that's here. So, no, Julius already took care of that at the website. They did what I told them to do, so we're good. So I got that taken care of. They already had sent their monies through Cash App, because I don't know why, but they sent it through Cash App. But anytime you want a consultation, it has to go through the website. And my readings are done through Cash App, and graveyard work is done through Cash App, incense burns of that nature. And the people, because most time people send me Cash App to be a blessing to me, and so therefore a lot of times I'm getting Cash App. I not necessarily know that it's for work. Okay, so that's what we got. All right, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, and also comment behind this video. All right, God bless.